Hey guys, I'm back. I'm Mrs.Brain.thang, and if you have not done so already, please go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram, Mrs.Brain.thang, and like my page on Facebook, Mrs.Brain.thang. I'm Mrs.Brain.thang everywhere. But this is not an update video right here. I will probably do an update video within this week, but this video right here is for my new followers and maybe my current followers who forgot a couple of things, but this is more so for my new followers. And this video I'm going to spend a little time talking about brain surgery, because I know in the beginning of me making these videos I did cover my the beginning stage of, like, when I first settled in with the idea of having brain surgery. And I know I covered things that I had to bring for brain surgery, and I read the paper I had, and I did cover those couple of days. Yeah, those couple of days when I was in the hospital. And uh, I guess for my new followers, I want to go over a couple of things, because I know sometimes you guys don't have a chance to go through my old videos, and you might have gotten a chance, and I may not have covered everything that I need to cover. So I wanted to make sure I say a couple of things, because I've had this week, I had a lot of you guys contact me, and I'm always thankful to answer you guys' questions, and for you guys to contact me. I have no problem answering questions. Really, I like when you guys contact me, so that way I know that there's people watching, that I'm helping somebody out there. Because when I was going through, I didn't have anybody to reference. I didn't even know what Chiari malformation was, let alone anybody that I could really talk to. And I had a couple of people contact me and tell me they contacted a couple of people that they did find with it, but I was the only one who got back to them. So if you have any questions, you guys know to go ahead and contact me, inbox me, Facebook me, YouTube message me, whatever you have to do. You can email me. My email is mrs.brain.thang@gmail. So you guys know to go ahead and contact me, but let's continue to do that. But uh the things I wanted to say about brain surgery is, brain surgery was the best choice that I could have ever made. It's improved my life tremendously. And when I say tremendously, I mean tremendously. For the people who, hold on one second, guys. I'm sorry, I just had a phone call. But for the people who has gone, who've been following me since the beginning, know that once I had the brain surgery, my vision improved, uh, my memory improved, my thinking improved, my mind was clearer. That headache, that constant headache I had, that migraine, I don't know how to describe it, type of thing, that improved. The little episodes I was having at work, like, I had a lot of problems, and so brain surgery completely turned it around for me. And with that being said, I want you guys to know that brain surgery is not easy. Okay, uh, there's doctors that's well, there's doctors that's saying that you'll go to the brain surgery, you'll go through it, and you'll be back at work after 4 weeks. No, you will not be back at work at 4 weeks. I mean, you won't be back at work at 6. It will take you, I would say, at least a good 2 months, because I had my brain surgery over summer break. I work at a school, so I had it over summer break. And when I returned to work, I was still part-time. I still had to take a day off every week. And I was still doing physical therapy. And I had a lot of things going on. I was on medicine. At least 2 months. I said at least 2 months. And even when you go back, you need to ease into it. You need to go ahead and go back part time to your job. You need to, and I said at least 2 months. Okay. Now the hospital stay, they sometimes they say you're going to be in the hospital. It's just going to be a couple of days. You're going to do one day of ICU. You're going to do a couple of days on the floor. Let's go ahead and plan for close to a week hospital stay. Okay, because between trying to get your pain medicine situation handled, trust me, when you're in the hospital, you always feel like you don't want to be there. Like, you're looking forward to going home. But the problem is when you're in the hospital, you want to go home, and when you're home, you want to you want to get back into the hospital because the hospital has the morphine, and that morphine is what's really keeping you close to pain. I'm not gonna say pain free because in the hospital it's tough as far as pain, but let me tell you something. It gets tougher when you get home. Okay, so I don't I don't want to give you guys the idea that surgery is gonna be a walk in the park. That you're gonna have surgery and the pain is gonna be nothing. I birthed a child, and so uh, it's pretty tough. I mean, it's tougher than birthing a child. Okay, this that pain is really nothing that I could even describe to you besides it's rough. Okay, that's gonna be the hardest. The first 4 weeks is the hardest. It's the hard, especially when you get home out the hospital. That's gonna be the toughest time. And I don't want to scare you guys out of having the surgery because I would go through it again if I had to get to where I'm at now. At this point now that I had the surgery, I'm not trying to get a second surgery. I'm saying that I don't regret the first surgery because even though I went through that, I still went through it. So, you know, I don't regret having the surgery. And if you need the surgery, you need to go ahead and get that surgery. You need to go ahead and get it. If you're with a doctor that you trust and you know your symptoms are really bad, and go ahead and get that surgery. Go ahead and get the surgery. You need to think about it. You need to talk to your family that's close to you. And if surgery is your best route, you need to go ahead and do it. But I don't want you to believe that when you get this surgery, you're going to go in the hospital, you're going to wake up, and that pain medicine they're going to give you is going to be enough. Because even with the morphine and all that medicine they have you on, when that anesthesia wear off, I mean, when that local, when you wake up, your neck's going to be numb. It's going to be swollen. Your neck's going to be swollen for a little while. If you see, I mean, I didn't finish my hair. But your neck's going to be swollen for a little while. But when, I'm talking about when that little local, wherever they have, when the incision thing wear off, the actual incision you're not going to feel. But once all that pain kick in, it's going to kick in. And you need to stay on top of your medicine all the time, in and out the hospital. Stay on top of your medicine. And so now that I'm a year post-op, I'm trying to wean. I'm not on the strong medicine like the narco and all that stuff I was on. I'm on other medicine. I'm looking for natural remedies as we speak. And that's another video. That's my update video. I'll talk to you guys about that. But I want you guys to understand that this isn't just a minor surgery. This is a brain surgery. Okay, I came out of brain surgery not being able to walk good and came out. I had to use a walker, transition to a cane to do physical therapy. And I know someone who just recently had surgery has had that same problem. And there's different, it's still a brain surgery. They're cutting into nerves. So don't think you're going to go into the hospital and it's going to be a walk in the park. And I say all that, but in the same breath, I'm telling you, you can handle this. Okay? Because it makes life a lot better. Even though you're going through the pain, the fact, if I knew that I was going to be at where I'm at now, like I said, I would go through that again. I honestly would, because my life has improved so much. And it seemed like when I got diagnosed, my life went on a fast down slope, down to a bad place. And I had the surgery, and now I feel like I'm back to myself. So yes, it's rough. Especially, like I said, that first 2 months is going to be rough. But you can handle it. If you made it through this far, you can handle it. Okay? Don't be scared to get the surgery, but I want you guys to have a realistic view that you're not going to go right back to work. You're not going to just jump out the bed and just be able to go home and cook dinner. You're going to need someone to take care of you those 2 months. All you're going to be doing is taking medicine and sleeping. And trust me, you're going to want to sleep. Because if you're not asleep, you're in pain. Okay? So, please just know it's a brain surgery. Know what you're getting into. Have a realistic view of what the surgery is. And then look at what you can always weigh your pros and cons. Look at everything you're going through. And look at your symptoms and see, is the brain surgery going to benefit you? Like I said, my inbox is always open. Be with a doctor you trust. If you're not good with your doctor, go ahead and try and look up a doctor. Look up another doctor. Get a couple of consultations. Talk to different people. Okay, don't go under the knife and let somebody crack your head open and you don't trust them. Okay, so with that, my next update video will be. I just took my brace out, as you guys could see. I'm thinking about trying a different style. I'm not sure. But with that being said, it might be the end of this week. This is 4th of July week. So maybe the end of this week I will try. But keep the questions coming. I'm always here. I like to follow up with you guys. When you guys are having surgery, I try to, well, I don't try. I do check in with you guys and see how you're doing. I'm here to answer questions. But until next time, I'm Mrs. Brain Thang, and I'll see you guys next time.